Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see about the concept of analysis modeling in software engineering. So here analysis model is a technical representation of the system. It acts as a link between the system description and the design model. In analysis modeling, information, behavior and functions of the system is defined. In the design modeling, these definitions are translated into an architecture, component and interface level design. So initially we have the analysis and the design. So in the analysis, all the informations are gathered, and the design modeling, all the gathered informations and the definitions are translated into architecture, component and the interface level design. So when you say architecture component, means the infrastructure of the software programming, the framework. We are going to build the framework and the internal architecture. So here we define the architectural design, and then we go for the detailed design. That is, interface level design is the design which is the interface between the consecutive models or modules. What are the objectives of analysis modeling is, it must establish a way of creation of the software design. So by modeling, it will be able to create the design perfectly, and then it must describe the requirements of the customer. So once the requirements is gathered from the customer after the communications with the customer, it should be able to describe those requirements in a definite format. That is then one of the objective of analysis modeling. And then it must define the set of requirements which can be validated once the software is built. So initially we define the requirements and we gather the requirements from the customer, and the requirements are defined, and there are many tools to define the requirements from that is got from the customer. So once the requirements are got, it is analyzed well, and this type of the analysis model helps to validate the defined set of requirements that done in the requirements gathering phase with the analysis phase once the software is built. So these are all the components of the analysis model: scenario based element, class based element, behavioral based element and flow oriented element. So here one such model is the scenario based element, where we are using the use case diagram and the user story. So here we define the process as a story, and then here we define who is the actor and what is the activity and what is the cases we have to draw the diagram for the use case diagrams. So this is fully based on the scenario based element. This is one type of the analysis model. Another one is the class based model, where everything is converted into a class based diagram. So once the class diagram is drawn, there will be an collaboration between the classes. So that's called as an collaboration diagram. So when you are using this analysis model which is class based, everything is built in the basis of the class and the collaboration diagram. And then another component is the behavioral based element, where we can draw the sequence diagram where there are state stories. Actually what does it mean is, there are different states. The scenario, that is the whole analysis, comes from one stage to the and transform to the other stage. So it is a sequence of action. So this behavioral based element defines the whole process as a sequence diagram, where every sequence diagram there are milestones that has been reached by each transition, that is the state stories. And another element is the flow oriented model, where everything is drawn based upon the data flow diagram and the control flow diagram. So we know that every process has data to be processed, and it converts the process into the input into an output data through some transition. Okay, so in this type of flow oriented element, the whole process is defined using the data flow diagram. That means where the data comes from, what is the process involved, and how the process converts the data from one format to the other format, and how the control flows from one module to the other module. So in the flow oriented diagram, everything is based upon the data flow diagram and the control flow diagram. Okay, so let us see the definition for the elements of the analysis model. First is the scenario based element. This type of element represents the system as the user point of view, how the user is going to use the system, what he expects about the system. So that is the concept of the scenario based element. So this consists of use case diagram and user stories. Next one is the class based elements, where the object of this type of element manipulated by the system. Here it defines the object, attributes and relations. So we know that what is a class and what are the objects used in the system, and what are the attributes of the particular object, and how the functions are created in order to maintain the relationship between one object to the other object. So everything here is a class based model. So the collaboration occurs between the classes in order to make the transformation between the models to modules. And so it defines the collaboration diagram. So we can define the collaboration diagram between the classes, so that they can define the whole model as then class based elements. Next is the behavioral element, where the elements represents the state of the system and how it is changed by the external events. So the changes happened by the environment, so how the environment gives the input to make the changes in the behavior of the system. So every state is represented by the state diagram and the sequence diagram. So sequence diagram gives the sequence of activities that happens which changes the system from one state to the other state, that is called as a state diagram. And then is the flow oriented elements, where every process is based upon the computer based system which transforms the system from one state to the other state using the flow of information, which is the information flow that converts the system from one stage to the other stage. It shows how the data objects are transformed while they flow between the various system functions. The flow elements are data flow diagram and control flow diagram. So with this data flow diagram and control flow diagram, this type of flow oriented elements are developed, and they are mentioned, and they specify the software requirements gathering of the system. That's all the different models of how the requirements engineering can be done in order to do the flow and the analysis model of the system. And thanks for watching.